What's up, guys? I'm here to do an overview of Mike Mignola's Hellboy Artist Edition, this monster book. I don't know how well it's fitting on the frame, but this came out today, July 23rd. If you've had an experience with these artist editions before, you know how great they are, but I'm going to flip the camera around and get into it a little bit, show you guys the insides and what's going on with this, but let's get right to it. Okay, so here we go. This is Mike Mignola's Hellboy Artist Edition. The cover here, I believe this is the cover from Hellboy in Hell #1. Don't quote me on that. Here's the spine. I'll try to do my best to fit it on the screen here because it's so gigantic. But pretty awesome. Big cover price on these books, and I wouldn't say that they're something that you should get into unless you're a big fan of the character they're displaying or the artist in particular. But for someone who's a big fan of Mike Migonla, this is a really awesome thing to have. Just a little bit of a size comparison. This is a Hellboy Library Edition, which are already largely oversized, and it is that much bigger. These, of course, these artist editions are made from original artwork and their original art size, and then this is a normal size book. So quite a bit larger from either the Library Edition or the normal size book. But let's get into this thing. This collects Hellboy in Hell 1 through 5, and also some other different stories and stuff. Title page, really cool artwork on the insides here, really nice thick pages. Like I said, Hellboy in Hell numbers 1 through 5. Let's see. As I said, it's made from Mike's original artwork, so you can sort of see some of it. Stuff and it's newer. This is all newer stuff. Hellboy in Hell is ongoing, so there's not a whole lot of pencil work to be seen here, and there's a lot of inks, which is how Mike Mignola's artwork has always been. But when you look at the older stuff in the back of the book, you can see a little bit more of that pencil work. But you can see his notes here. There's not a whole lot of notes in the beginning of this, but when you get to later on, he's starting to plan out his dialogue and stuff. I don't know how well you can see that because it's written in pencil. But he's starting to plan out dialogue and stuff throughout the book. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how well this is showing up on camera, but you can sort of see the imperfections in the inking here that you wouldn't see when the book's printed. And this is a really awesome way to be able to experience one of your favorite artists' artwork, and Mike Migonla does some pretty amazing things. Anyway, the bulk of this book is Hellboy in Hell. All issues 1 through 5. This number 6 has been out. But then towards the back here, we have some extras. Table of contents. Mike Mignola's Hellboy from San Diego Comic-Con Comics #2. A short from the Comics Buyer's Guide, number 170. Faith, which was published in John Byrne's X-Men 21. The Corpse, which is one of my favorite Hellboy stories. The Ghoul, which is another great one, which I believe was in that. The Hellboy sampler for Hellboy Day, and also the Troll, which are collected back here. You can see a lot more pencil work in here with Mike Mignola's older Hellboy stuff, and a lot less inking, a lot less shadow. So this sort of allows you to look at the progression of how Mike Migonla has drawn Hellboy over time. But really awesome stuff here. One of my favorite pages in this entire book is coming up here pretty soon. It's in this Next Men storyline. Oh, here it is. This double-page splash of Hellboy over here, and this weird monster snake thing over here. Some classic Hellboy dialogue. Big Ugly here is hungry. Oh, it says Bug Ugly, sorry. But really great stuff here. I'm a huge fan of Hellboy and Mike Mignola's work, so this was something that was absolutely necessary for me to pick up. This starts the Ghoul. Actually, where does it start? Oh, the Corpse, that's what I meant. If you saw the Hellboy movie, the storyline from this sort of saw a little bit of representation in that. When he was carrying that corpse around. Something interesting here, a little note, this says, "For Guillermo, no one deserves these pages more. Thanks doesn't cover it. Mike M." So I believe that these pages were, at least some of these pages, were given to Guillermo del Toro, obviously because of the Hellboy movie. And you can see here, This says one of 3 pages in this book not scanned from the original art. So the problem with making a book like this from the artist's original artwork is that they need to be able to track down all the pages, and if you can't, for some reason you can't print that story in its entirety, or you have to do what they did here and sort of recreate it. So that's what was done in this particular situation. Obviously this page couldn't have been tracked down from whoever bought it originally, but the rest of the back of this book is all Hellboy shorts and stuff. Really awesome artwork from the Troll Witch. And then at the very back, it's all this is an early Hellboy sketch, some cover designs and stuff like that. This is a really fantastic book, and I'm glad that I picked it up. Like I said, these are the first 2 covers from Seed of Destruction. Really pricey as far as the cover price of these books go, not just for your average fan, I would say, and also because there's not, this is an art book, like this early Hellboy in Hell stuff. There's no dialogue in here. It's just Mignola'S artwork, so you're not going to be able to read a story. This is just to look at the artwork, but if you're in it for that purpose, I would say that this book is 100% worth what I paid for it and what you would pay for it from somewhere else. So definitely would suggest checking this book out if you're a fan of Mike Migonla or Hellboy. If you see it in your shop or something, and just take a look at it, because it's a really amazing book. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back later this week with another video talking about the previews. But take care, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.